Either play the victim card or you don't. You either pick, abundance or you pick scarcity. And when you have this decision-making ladder, if you will, or this process, this will determine whether you have faith or not. If you want to actually win in the United States, quite honestly, all you need is a connection to YouTube and start seeking out, how do I win in the United States? How do I get rich? How do I, put a new roof over my head? What's the best markets to invest in? What's the best regions to invest in? If you're just starting out, how do I start? Right? I mean, there's just so much opportunity. It's so staggering. You don't have to really be good at much of anything in many ways. But I would highly recommend people to, figure out who they are. And you're talking about, again, try to get the religion thing out of the way and think just spirituality, right? Just think that I have this spirit deep inside of me, that I have unique God-given talents, that it is up to me to go figure out how to harness those talents, build some skills, and go out into a marketplace and provide value to other people. And that's, again, part of what I call the equalizers, right? It's like, what do I choose to do with my time? You're going to have to keep, I'll say, battling with this belief system that you have in your head, because if you were not taught these things as a young person, I'm sorry, okay? But you're going to have to forgive the people that are around you. And now, if you're watching this, so you got a device, so you're already tapped into, one of the greatest things that's ever happened to the planet, it's the internet. And in many ways, some of the worst things, but for the most part, it's completely decentralized and democratized all information, that you can learn how to do and be anything that you want to be. Hopefully you choose something that's going to add value to the world. And again, this good versus evil thing. But I think you start with a belief that God doesn't make any junk, that you have very specific, what I believe, God-given talents and abilities. But it's up to you to discover what they are and how they're going to show up, and how you're going to show up in the world. And that's what I think is so critical in understanding, is that you're going to have faith in the system. You're going to have faith in yourself. And the minute that you make that decision, that you are worthy, that you are valuable, because a lot of us, we were told that we weren't as a young person, and that was hard. You got to overcome that stuff. But okay, because if you don't, what's going to happen? You're not going to make it anyways. So to me, it sort of becomes binary. You either want to win or you don't. Either play the victim card or you don't. You either pick, abundance or you pick scarcity. And when you have this decision-making ladder, if you will, this process, this will determine whether you have faith or not. Faith is having some belief in the unseen or the unknown. And if I'm just pretty simple, and I just look at a whole cross-section of people and individuals, and I'm like, that person's not smarter than I am, or whatever, like that, I just took this mentality of like, man, if that person can do it, I can do it. And that was it. And to me, that's having what I would call um, extreme or aggressive faith, is that somebody else can do it, I can do it. And if you adopt that mentality and start this, deep spiritual level of gratitude and forgiveness every single day, you can build yourself an absolute amazing life. And I'm pulling for you.